There's a new wave of bans happening by Facebook, but many of them are happening not on Facebook itself, but on Instagram, which is, of course, owned by Facebook. Facebook has publicly announced that they are ready to do more to deal with hate speech on their platform. And they say that they're banning a whole bunch of different extremists. This includes Louis Farrakhan, who is the leader of the Nation of Islam, a truly, I mean, just vile, disgusting anti Semitic voice. This is going to affect Alex Jones on Instagram. You probably recall that Alex Jones was already banned from Facebook in and of itself. This is now from Instagram. This is going to impact Milo Yiannopoulos, the right-wing person. I don't know what term to apply to him. Someone named Laura Loomer is being banned. I don't even know who she is, but my instinct is that my life is probably better not knowing who she is. She's gone. And Facebook also announced that they are banning white nationalism and white supremacy from their platform. So, as usual, all of the normal talking points are being trotted out. This is censorship. Well, hold on. This is a private company establishing terms of service and banning certain content. Then some will say, well, but the content they're banning is a proxy towards right-wing thought. What they're really banning is right-wingers. Well, most right-wingers don't see Louis Farrakhan as right-wing, although I certainly see him personally as a reactionary. So that's sort of a counterpoint. But it's true. I mean, white supremacy is mostly right-wing. But this is the same as banning people for other ideologies that are not protected. This is not saying people who are members of a certain religion aren't allowed on our platform, or people who are a certain gender or nationality aren't allowed. This is a ban on certain types of content, regardless of the identity of the person posting it. It is not banning people for their membership in protected classes. So anybody making this false analogy that this is the same as or worse than a cake baker refusing to bake a gay wedding cake, for example. We're talking about two very, very different things here. And by the way, I am going to be debating this with Tim Pool tomorrow on the YouTube channel, okay? Tuesday, May 7th at 6 p.m. Eastern, I will be debating this very topic with independent journalist Tim Pool. I think the plan, we have to do a technical test later today, but I think the idea is to live stream it on both of our channels, on our YouTube channel and on his YouTube channel, which in total, I think we're talking about like 1.5 million subscribers across both channels. So I hope that you'll watch that and we will really try to hash out. I mean, we're calling it a debate. I'm hoping that we will actually have a conversation where we can figure out exactly where do we agree, where do we disagree, and what are some reasonable steps forward to make sure that there is no unnecessary limitations on speech, but that actual hate speech and how we define it, the devil is sort of in the details, that actual hate speech can be restricted by private corporations, as is their right as protected by the statutes that govern how businesses operate in the United States. So please check that out. I think it's going to be a really great conversation, regardless of your thoughts about Tim Pool. And some people in the audience liked him, some people don't. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time.